Jumping center will be Lazaros Papadopoulos, the Greek who plays in Russia with Dynamo Moscow, up against Panathinaikos center Patrick Femerling. Konstantinos Tsitsaris is also in the starting lineup, along with Nikos Jeesus, who's been coming off the bench of late. Sensing he needs some offense, Arcis has gone immediately with Nikos Jeesus, number 6. He has the ball. Diamatidis, the hero of last night. Here's Papadopoulos. Jeesus puts it up off the rim. Rebound to Nowitzki. Here's Pascal Roller. Germany would like nothing more than to take this crowd out of the game. Demont Green. Nowitzki in the corner, shot clock down to 5. The big man's gonna put it up on the baseline. And it's Jeesus with the rebound. Greece look for an easy run. Jeesus goes coast to coast. And Femerling with a rebound. Green to Roller into the lane. Passed up what looked like an easy jump shot, but Germany like to use that shot clock, all 24 seconds. Don't be surprised if it's a low-scoring game. Well, Pezic initiated the contact, drew the foul. Hatrovetis called for the foul. Fights through the screen and rumps into Pezic. A little bit of contact there, and Pezic makes the most of it. We asked Marko Pezic last night if his dad was watching this game, and he said he's probably at practice, which I think is a no. His dad now coaches Lodomatica Roma in Italy's Liga A, and they've got a big season up ahead. Nikos Jeesus, midcourt. Diamatidis. The strength of the Greek team is probably its guard play. They're so deep at that position, especially the point. Here's Hatrovetis, drives up against Femerling, swatted. Hatrovetis plays for Panathinaikos with Femerling. He should know better than that. Here's Femerling. Green for 3. And Papadopoulos with the board. Papadopoulos, probably Greece's best player last summer at the Olympic Games. Guarded by Femerling, backs him up. Hatrovetis from the corner. He's really struggled the last 2 games. The turnover, and Jeesus comes up with it. Unlike Germany to cough the ball up. Here's Diamatidis, drives in the lane and is bumped and fouled by his Panathinaikos teammate. Both Diamatidis and Hatrovetis, as well as Konstantinos Tsitsaris, play for Panathinaikos, as does Femerling, the man in your screen. Diamatidis guarded closely by Green. Into the lane, back outside it goes Tsitsaris. He can hit the 3. Decides to drive in, and it's the charge. Arcis asking his player why he didn't pass the ball on that occasion. Green late sliding in there, but gets the benefit of the call. Flops over. Was that a charge? You be the judge. The referees thought so. Here's Pascal Roller. Behind the arc, where those Germans like to set up. They like to spread the court. And that pressure D that Greece is known to have, forced the turnover. Well, 3 minutes have been played, and Greece have yet to score a point. No surprise there. They play in some low-scoring games. Diamatidis down to Papadopoulos. Hatrovetis finally Greaser on the board. Green guarded by Jeesus outside. Nowitzki not yet in the flow of the offense. Working against Papadopoulos, hand in his face, no problem. He showed that last night against Garbajosa of Spain with that dagger with 3.9 seconds left in the game to win it for Germany. What a luxury it is to have a player like Nowitzki. Diamantidis drives baseline, kicks it to Papadopoulos, who's blocked by Femmerling. Good defense by Femmerling. Papadopoulos would be expected to finish that one off. Pascal roller. Over to Nowitzki for three. Jeesus with the rebound. Jeesus is yet to get going. Drives. Draws the foul. Had he made that, he would have had counted the basket, had one, but he misses it. Mitat Demirel coming in for the Greeks. Going to replace Green. Demirel was the key, provided the early spark. In fact, he's coming in for Pascal Roller. Demirel played well in that quarterfinal win over Slovenia. Well, most of the Germans did, but he was key early on. Jeesus, normally a reliable free throw shooter, makes the second one. It's all tied up here in Belgrade. Coming up on the midway point of the first quarter. Demirel. Femmerling travels. And if it's just as well for the Greeks, they'd like to see Femmerling have the ball in his hands as much as possible. Because that means it's not going to be in the hands of you-know-who. That's 3 turnovers for Germany on the last possession, and with that, Greece can take the lead. Hatchavertis, baseline, runs on the baseline, steps out of bounds. Good call by the referees. Did look like there was a little bit of contact with Femmerling, but there wasn't a call. No contact foul. Pezic. Diamantidis reaches out, unable to get the ball, but the shot clock down to 5. Germany waiting around. They're going to have to rush up a shot here. Nowitzki. Hey, that Greek defense is doing the business right now. How many times has Giannakis said it always starts with the Greek defense? If they're going to win, they're playing well on the big D. 4 turnovers for Germany. Papadopoulos. Air ball. Oh, the Cardinal sin. Marko Pezic throws the ball underneath Greece's own basket, and Titsaris catches the ball and goes up for the slam. It's a really sloppy play from Germany, not what we're accustomed to seeing. The 4 turnovers and the poor decision. Now it's 5 turnovers, including that poor decision by Marko Pezic, who knows he made a mistake as he comes out of the game. And Robert Garrett and Dennis Wooker are both into the contest. Another turnover, and it's Theo Papaloukas in for Greece. Back to Papadopoulos. Can't get it to go down, Papadopoulos. He's really struggled here the last couple of nights. He was quite effective against Israel in the elimination round, but since then he hasn't been. Another turnover. Diamantidis with the steal, takes it away from Wooker. And Papaloukas has a size advantage on Demirel, and he uses it to his advantage. Sven Schultz coming into the game. There's Papaloukas. He usually does have a size advantage, whoever guards him, because he's such a big player. Papaloukas, there's number 4, is 2 meters tall. Timberling now has 2 fouls and has to sit down. So right now, Greece would appear to be in the ascendancy. Diamantidis whips it over to Thesaurus. Just as they did against France, Greece, at least early on, are showing that commitment to going down low. And Thesaurus, an inspired decision by Giannakis. Another steal from Diamantidis. He is playing out of his skin. And Hatzovertis had it blocked by the rim. But there for the offensive rebound are Greece. And the score has gone to 10-4. He's come out of the game to catch a breather. Thesaurus has drawn the hard assignment of Nowitzki. There he is. Reaches around, knocks the ball away, but a foul called.
Foul, number 12.
Well, it looks like it could have been all ball, but anytime you come around the back like that, you're opening yourself up for that type of decision by the referee. Wooker really struggling against the Greek D. Oh, what a move from Sven Schultz. And that is why Armani Jeans Milano have been anxious to get him on board. Nice move by the confident number 11. Jeesus from the baseline. 6-point lead. Demirel drives, contact, and it's Hatzovertis. And Giannakis is going to make a change. Doesn't want to give away the easy points. Wooker takes a seat. Green, Garrett, Demirel, Schultz, and Nowitzki in the game for Germany. Dimos Takoudis is in for Greece, as is Mikhail Kikouzias, the captain. Going to play for Barcelona next season, having moved from Montepaschi Siena in Italy. Jeesus, Vasilios Panoulos, and Theo Papaloukas for Greece. Makes the second one, so it's 12-7. A little bit of full court pressure by the Germans. Token, easily broken by Theo Papaloukas, who penetrates, puts up a little short jumper. He did it last night. He really took it upon himself to drive to the basket against France to get Germany, to get Greece back into the game. Kikouzias now guarding Nowitzki. Nowitzki's having to work very hard. And Nowitzki getting the, it would appear, a little bit of NBA All-Star treatment. We'll have to see if Kikouzias reached in on that one. But one thing is for certain, he is having to work very hard. But he's hand-checking him, and that's what the call is. Once again, you put your hands on the other player, especially like Nowitzki, you can expect to be called for a foul. What doesn't Dirk Nowitzki do well, other than shave? He does a little bit of everything. Maybe he's not shaving because it's lucky. He's superstitious. 14-9. Greece on the warpath. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Jeesus Better defense from the Germans. Jeesus. Oh! Jeesus plays at CSKA with Theo Papaloukas. He plays at the big time. Oh, and Schultz. Goodness me. Here we go again. Germany with those 3-pointers. They are never out of it. Papaloukas hands it back off to Spanoulis. Or rather Jeesus into the lane. Contact, no call, but offensive rebound. And Jeesus. The basket is waved away because of the foul beforehand. The push, Robert Garrett on Jeesus. And Garrett, lucky not to get intentional the way they've been calling some of these fouls. Oh, goodness me. Surely that's a foul on Sven Schultz. Well, Dirk Nowitzki has taken a seat here at the end of the first quarter. 15 seconds to go. Not much difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So Greece can pretty much hold it for one. Papaloukas back out to Kukuzius. Oh, and he hits it. They could not, as the travel called against Germany, could not have asked for a better ending to the first quarter than having their captain nail a 3-pointer and take the lead to 7. Nowitzki, Garrett, Arigababu, and Green into the lineup. Timmerell, Germany looking a little bit quicker in their offense. Gonna have to rush up a shot. Nowitzki. Oh, that was ugly. That Greek defense is really dominating the game right now. This team lost to Argentina last summer in the quarterfinals of the Olympics. It's pretty much the same team. Papaloukas. Well, unlike previous trips down the court, they really didn't look inside on that occasion, and Spanoulis fouls Demirel. But as we've seen so often in this tournament, Germany, even though they trail by 7 points, they seem to make up points, cut into deficits, take big chunks out of deficits really quick with that 3-point shot. Oh, and look at that. Green skies for the offensive rebound. Let's see if that gets the German fans excited. There aren't many here. Those in attendance will be breathing a sigh of relief to see some athleticism from their team. Nice play by Green. Papaloukas, Jeesus, Kukuzius. Now Greece go back down low. Jeesus, Nowitzki with the rebound. Germany out rebounding Greece right now. Garrett drives into the basket. Jeesus fell over. No call, and now Germany trailed just by 3. The pick. Kicks it outside. Spanoulis. Boxing out of bounds. Jeesus. Both players help each other up. Press row recording this for history. Nowitzki. Pass the roller back in for Germany. Rigababu into the lane, goes up, and Jeesus with the rebound. Diamantidis. Bounce pass to Thekutis, cut off by Rigababu. Good minutes by Rigababu. Thekutis out, Papadopoulos back in. Greece have yet to score, coming up on 2.5 minutes here in the quarter. And finally, Papaloukas, he really has a nose for the basket. And Giannakis would like to see more of that, a much higher percentage shot. And some of those three-pointers that keep going up. Here's Garrett. Nowitzki for three. And Nowitzki so far from three-point range, not the same player that killed the Spaniards last night. Kukuzius! Take that, they say. Just 1 of 5 Germany from three-point range, and Greece 3 of 6. Nowitzki has missed all 3 of his three-pointers. And the foul called on Papadopoulos. No question about it.
Foul number 14. Papadopoulos. First foul, substitution, Germany. Penalty in, Arik Babu out. Foul on Nowitzki.
Dirk Nowitzki. Panic will never sit in this player. 3 of 3 from the line. He can beat you in so many different ways. If it means getting the ball in the paint and taking a beating to get to the free throw line, Dirk Nowitzki will do it. He wears that German shirt with a lot of pride. Diamantidis. Kukuzius, Papadopoulos, out to Jeesus. Oh, look at the stroke. Out. Offensive rebound, Kukuzius goes back up and in, the captain. And he's been very vocal about how this Greece team has been inspired by Giannakis and the memory of that win in '87 that captivated Greece and really all of Europe. Here's Green. Papaloukas almost walked there. Diamantidis, not really looking for his shot so far, but sensing the mismatch, ends up kicking it out to Papaloukas. And it's not what Dirk Bowerman was hoping for. It's kind of unusual seeing the Greeks so effective with their perimeter game right now. No panic whatsoever on the face of Bowerman. 5 minutes, 47 seconds to go here in the first half. Greece have their biggest lead of the game. Do not think for a minute, however, that Germany are going to sit around. 4 misses from three-point range from Dirk Nowitzki. Jeesus, shot clock winding down and called for the travel. Up the turnover. 3 turnovers now for Greece compared to 9 for Germany. Patrick Femmerling into the lane, bulls his way in, and wow, that was impressive from the big man. Back to an 8-point lead. Bowerman is also going to bring Demirel back into the contest. Three-point shooting, such an important part of what Germany has been able to accomplish in this tournament. It hasn't clicked so far. And Papadopoulos wings it outside to Papaloukas. Greece knock it back outside for another opportunity. Kukuzius misses badly on that one. Look at Diamatidis and his defense. He's an incredible defensive player, Dimitrios Diamatidis. Three steals from Diamatidis. Just as Germany were trying to chip away at that lead. Kicks it outside to Jeesus. Here's Papaloukas. And the rebounds, the offensive rebounds, the long rebounds, going the way of Greece at the moment. They've got 14 overall, so they've been outboarding Germany here in the last few minutes. Papadopoulos hits a cutting Jeesus. Back to a 10-point advantage. Kukuzius guarding Nowitzki. Oh, he is money in the bank. When he gets that ball in the paint, he is very difficult to stop. Never count him out. 8 points. He and Kukuzius lead the scoring in this game. Each of them with 8 points. Papaloukas drives, contact, foul on Marko Pezic.
Foul number 7. First foul, substitution, Germany. Demirel in. Green.
Ooh, looked like Pezic got all ball on that one. Every time, whenever you have a reach, if you're reaching down on the ball especially, usually the call will go against you. Looked like it could have been a turnover. But the call goes the Greek way. That's the first one for Greece, and haven't made too many trips to the free throw line so far. 2 of 3 from the line. Nine-point advantage. Diamatidis hawking Pascal Roller. Pezic. Roller. Demirel. Shot clock to 5. And the dish, and an excellent penetration by Demirel. And good awareness from Femmerling, who's given some critical moments on offense here for the Germans, scoring a couple of quick baskets. Jeesus, Papaloukas, entry it goes. And the quick little release from Kukuzius gets him the bucket. What a versatile player he is. He now leads all scorers with 10 points. Pezic kicks it out to Roller. Into the lane. Nice left-handed move. Nice left-handed release by Pascal Roller. 1:48 to go here in the first half. See if Greece can close out what has been a very impressive first half for them, or if Germany can chip away at their lead. Jeesus wide open. Nice ball movement from the Greeks. And we really are seeing that look of frustration on Dirk Nowitzki that we haven't seen much of in this tournament. He is having to work very hard. A 2-3 zone now for Greece. A different look and another turnover. And Papaloukas will go all the way. "11 German turnovers." That one did lead to points. Just 3 turnovers for Greece. That is all about Greek defensive pressure. No doubt about it. Femmerling backs up Papadopoulos. And really the most unlikely offensive source you would imagine for Germany is the guy that's providing those points, and Patrick Femmerling. If he makes this, he'll have scored 7 points here in the last few minutes.
Timeout, Greece.
Well, Greece have called timeout. They want to talk about this final minute here of the first half. Now with 6 points, 3 of 3 from the field. He's had his injury problems. He was not really able to play until really about 10 days before the start of the EuroBasket. He's had some leg problems. Kudus was going to check in, but unable to do so yet. Patrick Femmelin, well known to these Greek fans because he plays for Pinatas. Money in the bank. Foul called on Pascal Roller. Such a crucial player for this team. The guard play was really a big question mark for Germany coming into the tournament, but it really hasn't hurt him. Well, that's clearly the case since they're in the final. Spanoulis, one of the many guards that Greek can throw at opponents. Kuzis, shot clock down to 8. Papaloukas backs up Demirel, passes to Tissaris, who goes up, and Greece continue to get good shots. Their shooting percentage must be sky high right now. Germany gonna hold on to it for the last shot. 7 seconds before halftime. Demirel penetrates, called for the foul is Diamantidis. 3.5 seconds to go here, and wasn't a costly foul as Greece have not committed enough fouls yet to put them on the line. Not in the bonus yet. Well, Green checks in. Femmelin comes out. Good work from Patrick Femmelin. Here's Nowitzki with the last second shot, and he hits the 3. And that'll give Greece something to think about as they go to the changing rooms. The sheer will of that man to carry his team on his back in the most difficult of circumstances cuts the Greek lead to 7 points, and we'll see if they can build on that. He's just 1 of 5, but that one could not have come at a better time. Well, we're off and running, and it's Theo Papaloukas. Diamantidis, guarded by Pascal Roller. Papadopoulos hasn't been able to get much going. Frustrating start for the Greek fans who want to see their team build a comfortable lead and cruise, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's not going to be easy against Germany. Nowitzki goes to the free throw line immediately. In the first half, Nowitzki was a perfect 4 of 4 from the line. Nowitzki makes the first one. Germany 9 of 10 overall from the free throw line. Oh, that's 10 of 11, 91%. And they trail now just by 5 points. Papaloukas blows right by Green. Kicks it outside to Hatchavertis. Oh, and he felt it. You could see it when he released it. That little flick. Pascal Roller Papaloukas looks up court. Kukuzius brings out Nowitzki, drives. Papaloukas for three. He hits it. And just like that, it's an 11-point lead for Greece. 5 of 12 from three-point range. Not what Dirk Baumann was hoping to see. Greece couldn't throw it in the ocean against France till the end. Pascal Roller quiets the crowd just for a moment. Diamantidis needs to be careful, pushing off Roller. Kukuzius guarded by Nowitzki. Papaloukas, he just hit 1 3, make it 2. Ho ho, and he smiles to the crowd. And he tells the crowd to get up and start making some noise. I got news for you, they're making some noise. Two of 3 from three-point range for Papaloukas. 6 of 13 for Greece as a team. Not what we expected coming into the contest. The gold medal is at stake. Roller drives, charge called against Pascal Roller. As Kukuzius is pushed up ahead by his teammate, the Greek fans want to see more, including the guy with the shades. Must be too bright. No better basketball atmosphere in the world than when the Greek fans get going, especially when the gold medal is at stake. It's been a long time since 1987, and that man played a big part in Greece lifting the gold unexpectedly. Back then, they just wanted to finish in the top 8, and then they stunned the Europeans, all of the European countries, by winning the gold medal in front of their own fans. Papaloukas shot clock to 2 in Greece. Oh, and he scores right ahead. Something happened there with the shot clock. 17 points for Theo Papaloukas, who was just an animal, has been sensational from the quarterfinal round on. Nowitzki, sensing this game starting to get away from Germany a little bit, goes into the lane. And now a turnover. Turnover called against Greece. Well, Kukuzius didn't like the call, but Germany have the ball, down by 12. Femmerling had 7 points in the first half. Green loses the ball, another turnover for Germany. Up ahead to Papaloukas, who goes up against Nowitzki and doesn't knock it down. Nowitzki applauded by Papaloukas. Must be one of his fans. Here it is, Hatzovertis up ahead. The game starts to open up. And Greece decide, perhaps wisely, to bring it back outside with Nowitzki lurking underneath. Oh, and the foul called beforehand, it looked like he was calling a foul, or rather travel, on Papadopoulos. Germany with only 1 offensive rebound, so not really getting many second looks at the basket if they don't make it. But the turnovers are the real thing that have sparked Greece early on. Papaloukas could be playing himself into an MVP here for the tournament. Drives, puts it up. The foul. Nowitzki doing his best to lobby. You look at him yell at his teammates, come on, let's get it together, guys. Look at Nowitzki talking to the referee. Papadopoulos has been a weak link on offense. There's no doubt about it for Greece. He just has not made any type of contribution anywhere near what he did at the Olympics last summer. Not playing with much confidence right now. 12-point Greek lead. Well, you gotta think that Germany want the ball in Nowitzki's hands. Demirel, guarded by Papadopoulos on the perimeter. And Papadopoulos just doesn't look like he's really enjoying the moment like the rest of his teammates and the fans. Well, Tetsaris is in the game, along with Antonios Fatsis getting a chance to play. Famerling, foul called by Tetsaris, or on Tetsaris.
Number 12. Third foul.
Pinatas going to bring in Jeesus. Germany only scored 6 points here in the third quarter so far. Diamantidis, sloppy little bump on the perimeter against Pesic, who likes to drive into the lane. Tetsaris comes out, Jeesus in. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many points you score as a player in your team. You just want to win. But the Germans need Dirk Nowitzki to get on track in a big way. He has 15 points. They're going to need a superhuman effort from him, though. He's 1 of 6 from three-point range. If you just look at him, you just have a feeling that he's going to bring him back. It's almost no question about it. We'll see if Greece can hold off against that German pressure and overcome the psychological factor that is in Dirk Nowitzki. And it's at Demirel. Jeesus kicks it into the corner to Papaloukas. Guarded closely by Garrett, rotates it to Jeesus. Nowitzki got a hand in his face. Offensive rebound. Look at the hustle by the Greeks on the offensive boards, and Jeesus puts it up and in. Well, the referee instructing the Greek bench not to mess with the ball once it goes through the hoop. But the hustle play gives Greece a 12-point lead with 4 minutes, 27 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Entry pass to Famerling. Oh, he is playing a major game for Germany at the right time just to try to keep him in the contest. He goes to 9 points in the game. Diamantidis with the pick. Jeesus. Rebound Nowitzki. Back outside to Demirel. Foul called on Jeesus. Pushing off against Famerling.
Foul, number 11.
First foul.
Foul on Famerling. Substitution Germany.
Wooker, another three-point shooter coming in. Pesic comes out. That three-point game that Germany need to have going in their favor just hasn't been an advantage today. 2 of 9 from three-point range. Greece 6 of 14. Much better for them. And once again, Nowitzki just 1 of 6. For Finmerling, you got to tip your hat to him. 10 points now, perfect 4-4 from the field. 2 of 2 from the line. One thing Germany are doing well, making their free throws. They are now 12 of 13, 92%. Antonius Fatsis. Papaloukas. Oh, he finds, Tsitsaris, and he's fouled hard, or Jakutis by Finmerling. And I think Jakutis was kind of upset at the foul at the other end before that, and then Finmerling comes down on him. He got Finmerling up off his feet.
Foul number 5. Yes. Second foul. Substitution Germany. Penalty out.
Yes, it's a non-contact sport, as they say, basketball. Finmerling sits down. Only an 8-point lead for Greece here. Well, makes the first one. You need no reminding how quickly Germany can come back. They've done it so often in this tournament. But they haven't done it against a Greek crowd. Greece now 4 of 8 from the line. 10-point advantage. 3 minutes, 18 seconds to go here. Offensive foul called against Garrett. Nope. Called against the Rigababu, the reserve center. 15 turnovers for Germany. It really has been one of the stories of the game. Well, saying that now, Greece have just turned the ball over on the rare occasion tonight. Diamantidis, 5 turnovers for Germany. Nowitzki has the ball knocked away. Jeesus fouled at midcourt.
Foul number 12. Second foul. Substitution Germany. Schulze in. Nowitzki out.
Rigbabu, second foul. Nowitzki takes a seat and hears it from the fans. Well, this is a very important period of the game for Germany, with their best player going to the bench and trailing by 10 points. He has 17 points. He hasn't been at his best, but without him, Germany really don't have a chance. Finmerling has 11 points. Jeesus cans both of them, back to a 12-point advantage. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Germany's top 2 scorers on the bench. If they're ever going to hit a 3-point shot, now's the time. Garrett just will not go for Germany. And the steal from Papaloukas. Worrying times for Dirk Bowerman. Jeesus. Garrett closely guarding him. Kicks it back out to Jakutis. Hatrovertis in the game. The reach. Another foul on Garrett. You can hear them, the 19,000 fans. Most of them are Germans. 3 fouls on Garrett. He makes the first one, Hadzovertis. Greek fans in abundance. Look around the Belgrade Arena. They're everywhere. 13-point advantage for Greece. It grows to 14. Now 8 of 12 from the line. What are Germany going to do to attack the basket? Schultz can take the three. Still no time to panic. Completely out of sync. Schultz throws the ball away. He thought Wooker was cutting to the basket, back door, but he ended up coming back out and he threw the ball away. 18 turnovers for Germany. There's Papaloukas. He has been instrumental in this for Greece with 17 points. Jeesus over to Papaloukas, right on cue. And the Greek fans, in abundance, salute their team who have now built their biggest lead of 17 points. Well, we've started again here. Nowitzki's back in the game and drives immediately to the basket, and unlike Nowitzki, misses from very close in. Do not even think this game is close to being over. 11 and a half minutes to go, but it's all Greece right now, ahead by 17 points. Kouzias, front and back of the rim and out. Greece still with a monster lead. Demirel, where are the three-pointers that Germany used to beat first Slovenia and then Spain? Nowhere to be found tonight, just 3 of 12. Hadzovertis behind the arc. Now Nowitzki pushes the ball up the floor. Everything's hard for Germany. Nowitzki draws the foul, but has to almost have a theatrical show to make sure he gets the call. Goes to the line. There's the brain trust, I think. There you go. Everybody in this stadium anticipating quite a celebration if the Greeks can hold on. Nowitzki, despite the difficulty of all this, does have 19 points. Jeesus on the perimeter. Foul on Sven Schultz guarding Dimos Dakoudas.
Foul, number 11.
Papaloukas, good year with CSKA Moscow after being one of the top players for Greece at the Olympics when they made it to the quarterfinals. $16-point advantage for Greece here in the Belgrade Arena. I think everybody thought Serbia-Montenegro would be here instead as the host, but they didn't get past the elimination round. But it is kind of a home court advantage for the Greeks. Dirk Bowerman knows it's getting pretty tough. Here's Demirel into the lane, left wide open, and puts it up left-handed off the glass. Greece can hold it for one shot. Here at the end of the third quarter, Papaloukas, the man of the moment with 20 points to lead all scores. Shot clock winding down, guarded by Wooker, gets a screen, over to Kouzias who penetrates, goes up. Offensive rebound, but foul before that on Sven Schultz. He's jawing with Kukuzius, Sven Schultz. Patrick Fimling still on the bench for Germany. Here's the captain, Mikhail Kukuzius. One of the few players who did shave for the occasion. And Kukuzius makes the second one. Now Germany just 1 second left. Nowitzki gets off the shot. It hits the backboard. But at the end of 3 quarters, here in the gold medal game of the EuroBasket, it's Greece 64, Germany 48. Well, time is now becoming a factor for Germany. Nowitzki goes up, gets back to the free throw line, and his teammates rush over to pick him up. 8 of 8 from the free throw line. That's where he's doing a lot of his damage. Dirk Nowitzki. Makes the first one. Cans the second one. So it's now a 14-point advantage, but it's got to happen on the defensive end for Greece. And that pressure has forced a turnover. Papaloukas off the hands of Titsaris. Only 6 turnovers for the Greeks so far, but they will be facing some pressure. Nowitzki over to Green in the corner. Demirel into the lane. Scoops and hoops. Rebound to Hatchavertus, the swing man. Every possession important here for Germany. Titsaris. And Marko Pezic reaches around and fouls Titsaris. Trying to sneak in. Yep, didn't get any ball. Got all leg. Papaloukas inbounds the ball. New shot clock for Greece. Now under 9 minutes to go with a 14-point advantage. Diamantidis kicks it outside to Kukuzius. Shot clock down to 7. Kukuzius. Diamantidis goes up with Pezic. Keeps the ball alive. Call for the foul. Marko Pezic, roller, puts up a 3. Simply will not go down for Germany. Rebound Greece. Kukuzius holding his head, has been hit in the face. And we might have a stoppage in play as they tend to the captain from Greece, Kukuzius, who got walloped. He's going to come out of the game here just for a second. Kukuzius goes to the bench with 11 points. He's Greece's second leading scorer behind Papaloukas, who has 20. But it is a balanced scoring attack for the Greeks. A lot of people on the board. 8:09 to go, 6 seconds on the shot clock. So Greece are going to have to hurry to get this one off. Here's Diamatidis, the hero of last night's game. Puts up another three, doesn't hit it, doesn't hit rim, so the shot clock is going to reset. Or sorry, the ball is going to turn over to Germany. Here's Nowitzki. Follows the shot, but good job from the Greeks getting that rebounding position. Diamatidis into the corner to Hatrovertis. Papaloukas finds Tsitsaris, gets Nowitzki off his feet, goes up and in! No fear that time. Tsitsaris with Nowitzki lurking. Back to a 16-point advantage. Demon Green, no good. Battle for the rebound. Again, goes to Greece and Papaloukas. Up ahead to Hatrovertis. And Greece wisely pull the ball back out. 2 of 13 from three-point range, and Greece extend their lead. And it's who else but Papaloukas, who goes back to becoming the leading scorer for the game on 22 points. Nowitzki has 21, and it's timeout Germany. 6 teams from the EuroBasket go to the FIBA World Championship. One, maybe 2 others with wild cards will make their way. Do not be surprised if Serbia Montenegro get there. They'll have a chance to defend their title, but we'll have to wait and see what FIBA decide. And down low it goes to Pezic, but almost another turnover. And with that team on the court right now, it is hard to see Germany coming back. It's going to have to be all Dirk Nowitzki. And he makes that one. 16-point lead. Nikabidze, Demirel, Pezic, Garrett on the court with Germany. Greece continue to break into the lane and find those three-point shooters. The battle underneath the boards, and Pezic fouls again. That's 3 fouls on Marko Pezic. Hatrovertis, Papaloukas, shot clock down to 12. Greece really in no rush. Time really is already the enemy for Germany. Hatrovertis, Jeesus kicks it out. Papaloukas, foot on the arc, gets the shot off. Garrett with the rebound. Germany try to push the ball up the floor. Nowitzki for 3. Still doesn't go down for Germany. Nowitzki complaining he was hit, but up ahead it goes to Tsitsaris. Oh, and Nowitzki blocks it. What a sensational defensive play from Nowitzki. But then it's a charge against Garrett, out of control. Look at the positioning. Diamatidis slides in there. Very difficult call to go against Germany. Those blocks and charges are always so difficult to call for the referees. Coming up on the midway point here of the fourth quarter. No cracks showing yet for Greece. Tsitsaris fouled by Nowitzki. Only 2 fouls on Nowitzki. And a lot of people from the past have shown up here. thought togas were only in other parts of the world. Titsaris makes the first one. Once again, 19,000 fans here. And most of them are very happy because they wear the blue and white of Greece. 17-point lead. The three-pointers really have to start falling for Germany. Nowitzki fouled before. 2 of 14 from three-point range for Germany.
Fourth foul.
Here's Nowitzki for three. In and out. 1 of 8 from three-point range from Dirk Nowitzki. It's the one aspect to his game which isn't clicking tonight. Do Germany have a colossal comeback in them? Because that's what it's going to take. Jeesus. And another turnover, and you just get the feeling Greece are in total control now. Diamatidis, Hatzivertis travels before he goes up with a shot. Tried to get the pump fake. Spanoulis in, Diamatidis out. $20 turnovers for Germany. Just 8 for Greece, but that has been a major factor.
Foul number 4.
3 fouls on Papaloukas. Has 22 points. Greece's top scorer. Nekibatse. And it goes to Wooker. Titsaris with the rebound over to Papaloukas. Now under 4 minutes to go. Come on, Germany. You got to find something deep down and get back in this game, or it's over, and the gold goes to Greece. Here you go. Hatzivertis' three rims out. Into the corner, Nicky. Wooker drives. Demirel. Over to Wooker in the corner. And Greece just giving the Germans no time. And Nowitzki telling Wooker he's got to put the shot up because they don't have enough time to be messing around. Nowitzki comes out just for a minute. Look at that. Is that recognition that they're not going to do it? Look at him. Well, Titsaris comes off the floor. Receiving a lot of applause. Quite an emotional scene over there on the German bench. Nowitzki getting a standing ovation, giving everybody a hug on the bench. Almost as if to say, it's over. Wooker hits the three. 14-point Greece lead. Jeesus drives, fouled by Maris. It really was one of the more touching scenes I've ever seen at a basketball game. Dirk Nowitzki making a point to raise his hands to the crowd as a show of appreciation, and then going up and hugging every person on that bench. Well, 3 Greek players now in double figures. Papaloukas, Kikouzias, and that free throw has put Jeesus on 10 points. 16 points. You just get the feeling it's not going to be happening for Germany, even when the drives like that don't go. Pascal Roller comes into the game for Demirel. Greece have just physically worn down the Germans today. I think they did a better job guarding that three-point shot than any other team in the competition. Defense is the religion of that team, and they have practiced that in good faith. Maris underneath the basket, goes up for Germany, but coming up on 2 minutes, it could be too little too late. Probably will be. Papaloukas, reach around by Pascal Roller. Not the man you want to foul, but no other choice. You got to stop the clock if you're Pascal Roller. Marko Pezic, Patrick Femmerling, Sven Schultz. Not many people expected Germany to make it this far. Some of the youngsters coming in for the Greeks. Papadopoulos comes out. Back to a 16-point advantage. The memories of 1987 are starting to come back into full picture for Greece, because that's how long it's been since they've won the gold medal. 1987 saw them win 3 games in the group stage and 2 defeats. That's good enough to advance. Then they beat Italy, then they beat Yugoslavia, and then they beat the Soviet Union. And the point guard of that team, Pinatas, the man calling the shots. Well, guess what? He's still calling the shots. He's the coach of this national team. And this team has been drawing inspiration from him and the memory of that incredible summer in Athens. The foul, the basket counts. Papaloukas, most valuable player for Greece tonight. I'd be surprised if Nowitzki hasn't won the MVP for the tournament. I'm sure Papaloukas has gotten some votes for Greece. It's good, 74-60. Up to Jeesus. We are inside the final minute. Coming up here. Now we're inside the final minute, and it's championship celebrations are underway. Underway for Greece. How do you like the look of a gold medal if you're a Greek basketball fan? Nicky drives. Not over yet. And the Greeks start to make some more noise. Thessaloniki, Athens, the Greek islands, everywhere. Get on your feet. Your team is closing in on the gold medal. Nicky 14-point advantage. 40 seconds to go. Jeesus No foul by Germany. They're going to let it play out. A little bit of Spanish soleil here. As Greece hold on to the ball. Germany, you've got a lot to be proud of. Your basketball team has represented you very well here. Jeesus, offensive rebound. What else is new for Greece? Number 7, Jonas Barousis, the center for Mike Athens. 12 seconds. The terrific run to the gold medal to, without question, the best defensive team in this EuroBasket belongs to Greece.